Morning folks, Monday morning motivation time for you. Quite a bit going on at the moment in terms of strategy, tactics, mindset, and then also some stuff I'm doing, some research I'm doing on good fats and things like that to help people out. So, excuse me, what I'm going to do this morning is talk about more of the mindset side, really, because I think that's important for a lot of people to get first before they then step out and try and change methods, so before they start trying to diet or exercise or that sort of stuff. So what I'm going to talk about this morning is allowing yourself to be a little bit vulnerable sometimes, a little bit weak, which sounds quite odd. I think because we've now got social media, what we've got is this arena of sympathy getting type of behaviour, where it's like people posting quotes and pictures all the time about they're feeling like this way, they're feeling that way, and that's okay, But the problem is you sort of take, for me, you sort of take the shine off it, because it's like, well, you're telling 300-400 people that some of it, which you don't even see anymore, that you're feeling this way. You know, it's okay to be upset sometimes. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay, because what you're doing, if you're trying to lose weight, be healthy, be fit, it's a tough old journey for most of us. For most of us, it's a hard journey to go through. So there's going to be times when you're not going to feel your best, and there's going to be times when you're going to feel a bit low, and that's all right. But allow yourself to expose those feelings to somebody, whoever it is, or whatever it is, because otherwise you're just going to be annoyed with the fact that the methods that you're using aren't working per se. Whereas really, it's about what's inside. It's about how you feel. It's about what you're doing. It's about, because sometimes you've got to say, look, you know, I started my journey because of revenge. Because I was low, man. I was upset, I was sad, I was lonely, I was desperate, and it fired me on, but I acknowledged that that's what I was doing, and then I found the method. But I started with that point to say, do you know what, I feel like crap here, and I'm vulnerable, and it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be sad, it's okay to be low, it's okay to expose yourself. But once you start going out on social media and doing it, number one, you take the shine off it, because it's not yours then. You made it everyone's, and everybody's not bothered, but that one person that cares about you, or those few people that care about you, when you allow yourself to be vulnerable, to say, do you know what, I'm making progress, I'm getting results, I'm moving forward, but I feel quite low here, I feel like weak, and is it worth it? And I'm here to tell you today that it is worth it, as long as you stop looking for the methods, stop looking for the different strategies, because the truth is, you've got to try stuff. Everything that sort of you can get to lose weight and be healthy and exercise is available online for free. So if that's the case, then you've got the resources available. What's really the issue? And for some people, the issue is they don't allow themselves to feel vulnerable and a little bit weak and a little bit sensitive sometimes about the journey. So keep it inside. You know, going out and saying all these things to people, you know, on Twitter, on Facebook, and all these different sites, it's taking the shine off it. And it's what you're saying is, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to talk about doing it. If you feel like crap and you feel vulnerable, talk to a trusted friend and say, do you know what, I'm trying to get this right, I'm trying to eat right, I'm trying to behave right, I'm trying to get fit, but it's hard. But admit that, you know, you take responsibility for that, and you take responsibility for the fact that it's hard, and the fact that you feel low sometimes is the reason why it's not going as smoothly as you'd like. It's not the method, it's not the thing, it's how you feel, and you need to be able to expose that in order to feel it. I'm going to tell a really good story on Wednesday at my weight loss seminar about a flying horse, which sort of brings my own personal vulnerability into the picture, and about patience, and about waiting for things, and about how this will pay off if you take responsibility, but also get into it, show yourself to the world, allow yourself to be vulnerable. When I finished the marathon, a very important thing to me, and I'll stop talking about it when you stop updating your status telling me how ill your kids are, when I got into that square at the end, there was no one. Now the girls came, you know, bless them, Rahila and Claire came about half an hour later, but I was on my own when I walked into that square, and there was nobody there, just me. But there was thousands of people there, but there wasn't anyone there for me. And I didn't think about it till afterwards, and I thought, do you know what? That's important, that is, because that made me feel a little bit vulnerable, a little bit weak, to say, I did all that, and normally we're conditioned to think that there's people around, and there was no one there. But I didn't do it for that, I did it for me, so there you go, you see. So sometimes you've got to allow yourself to go, do you know what, that hurt me a little bit, that did. But that's alright, because that fires you on. But if you're constantly going, it's the diet's fault, it's the exercise's fault, it's this, that, it's the other, and you're not going, actually, it's, potentially I'm just not feeling this, potentially I'm a little bit weak, and use that to motivate you, you're going to fail. So, key message for today, guys, is let yourself be vulnerable sometimes. Show yourself to the world. Show yourself that you are feeling a bit down, you are feeling a bit weak. You want to cry, you want to blart, you want to do all those things, it's fine. Don't bottle things up because you'll end up getting angry, and anger doesn't solve anything. So yeah, you Birmingham guys, don't forget, we're doing a Fancy Dress Boot Camp on Saturday, Queen's Park. Link, I'll put some links down in the description. And also to my weight loss groups, if you haven't been before, you can try the first one for free. We're getting some really, really good results from that. Just people that aren't even exercising. So yeah, again, links will be down in the description. Thank you very much for your time. Watch your space, it's all going well. Have a great day, I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.